Hey folks, it's Matt once again. Welcome back to another video for the month of October, the month of horror. And now a personal favorite of mine. I know there's a Blu-ray of this coming out, but by the time I'm recording this hasn't come out yet. I'm not sure if everyone yet. I'm going to wait for reviews. If all the features are just everyone saying how much the film sucks, not sure if I want to purchase it, but Maximum Overdrive. This is a Blu-ray that someone who knew I was a fan purchased for me, that I guess you call it a bootleg. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know how else you would put it. I would say it looked fine. Like the VHS cover of the film on there. But that was a really nice gift. And then the DVD, which is the cover that Angel Bay released before they got in trouble by people complaining. It's too violent. So they took this off, and then there's another cover where it's just, there's nothing in front and there's no blood. It's like, okay. It's just a picture of a truck going towards you. But this looks really cool. And fuck. People ruin things. This is a cool cover. Stop people bitching about it. But Maximum Overdrive. Why do I love this film? Yes, I know it's dumb. Anytime you make a movie about a killer car, a killer vehicle, I don't care what you do, it's a dumb... I think it's a cool idea, but it's not like something like, yep, possessed car. You say that, people look at you as if you're an idiot. Like, really? I give a shit if it's fun. And this film is fucking fun. And no, I'm not going to use campy. I'm not going to use cheesy, because I hate the word cheesy. I'm not going to say it's a guilty pleasure, or it's so bad it's good. I think it's a rockin' and rollin' rock and roll movie. AC/DC on the soundtrack, fantastic. Both their score, which at points they mimic, the Psycho type of score, from the movie Psycho, and also their soundtrack. Who Made Who, Hell's Bells, You Shook Me All Night Long, Shake Your Foundations, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. Sink That Beat. Love the soundtrack. It's one of my favorite soundtracks. Pretty much the Who Made Who album is the soundtrack. Love that. My favorite AC/DC album. I love the crazy batshit insanity that's in the movie. That I know was done for purpose, and you know it's done on purpose. Because it's like, hey, I just want to make a movie that people don't have fun. The movie starts off with a sign going, fuck you, blinking lights to the public, and then Stephen King's at an ATM, type of computer. Maybe it's not officially ATM, but it's that type of computer. It's like, hey, honey, this computer just called me an asshole. You got Bazooka Fun. You got a Green Goblin. Actually being able to have, like, they wouldn't... Could you imagine a horror movie today having a Green Goblin or any type of... Well, that's Sony, so... Maybe. But at the time, this was strictly Marvel. So imagine if it was an Iron Man... Well... Or maybe a villain, like Thanos, whatever the hell it would be. Could you imagine if one of those was in a horror movie like this? Disney would have a shit fit. And also, I love the look of it. I think it's a great design. It's just a really cool truck. I think it's one of the coolest looking semi-trucks. The Happy Toys semi-truck. I love when the headlights are on. It makes it seem as if the eyes are growing red with rage. I thought that was a cool touch. You have a guy who gets electrocuted by video games, playing a video game that tries to hypnotize him. I love the kid who he's being chased by this lawnmower that's all covered in blood. A steamroller that flattens little leaders that like pancakes. A coach who gets killed by a vending machine popping off his top. The Your machine gun fun. Your boss, played by, I can't believe I forgot his name, Pat Hingle, he just so happens to have 50 fucking machine guns in his basement. And I love it. I like Emilio Estevez. I'm an Emilio fan. I love the first Young Guns. Not much a fan of the second because I didn't like how it ended. And there's other aspects I didn't like it too. Although I do love the song Blaze of Glory, but I prefer the first Young Guns. I like Free Jack, which that's coming to Blu-ray. I don't think it'll have any features, but I think sometime in a couple months, maybe next year, that's coming out on Blu-ray. That's cool. I like Free Jack, Men at Work, I enjoy. I did a video showing my Emilio Estevez collection, so feel free to watch that video if you want to hear more of my thoughts on Emilio. I like Emilio a lot. I think he does a good job. Here is Bill. Yeardley Smith, the voice of Lisa Simpson, is in this. Has that fun line, Curtis, are you dead? I like the guy who plays her well, they just got married, so her husband. I forget the actor's name. I think his first name is John, like John Short or John. I can't believe I forgot his damn name. I should know that. I do think he did a good job. The kid, he wasn't annoying at all. I thought he was also really good. Frankie Faison, who was in Silence of the Lambs as the orderly Barney, he has an appearance in this. He did. I like the cast in the movie. Again, that blue-collar mentality, blue-collar type of characters that you never see. Like, what was the last horror film that had blue-collar characters? Like, really? Like, I looked at, Leviathan, I looked at Maximum Overdrive, and a lot of these, I realized Steve T's Graveyard Shift from 1990, they're blue-collar characters, and you don't see that a lot nowadays. He's either fresh-faced teens, or it's the Conjuring, they're in a particular field, or they're investigators, or it's a family, but I don't know, I just don't feel any blue-collarness to the family. I don't know. I just don't see a lot of that nowadays, which sucks in my opinion. And you got people get hit, go splat, and if you see quick enough, they explode in front of the fucking semi-truck. At least the guy, the poor bastard at the end of the film, or the guy, not the beginning, but a little bit into it, where before he got blinded by the gasoline earlier in the film, and then at this point it comes in and just, and this whole streak of blood is right on the front of this truck. Some nice lines of dialogue. Jesus is coming and he is pissed. Or adios, motherfucker. Really rousing finale where they blow up the Happy Toys truck, the Green Goblin truck. And you can't tell me this film doesn't have a sense of humor when you have the beginning and ending of this comet, and you're like, what the fuck? The survivors of the Dixie Boy. The survivors of the Dixie Boy are still survivors. I know this was made with a sense of humor to it. It wasn't. I think that was the mistake maybe Stephen King did. Is he did that trailer, "I'm going to scare the hell out of you," and they should have advertised it like you would Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I mean, it's not a comedy, but it's humorous. It does have a sense of humor. So maybe that's the wrong comparison. But other horror movies that do have humor in them as well. But it's not a comedy or a parody. Maybe if you play off those aspects with the marketing, like this is a fun time at the movies, you grit your popcorn, maybe it would have worked out better. I don't know. But I just don't understand the disdain and hatred this film gets. And And then if you like the film, you're called an idiot, you're called a moron, you're called a dumbass. You like Maximum Overdrive? You're one of those redneck motherfuckers that have like 3 brain cells and 2 of them died, and one's gonna die soon from loneliness. And it's like, no, fuck you. I liked it because it's fun as fuck. Like the stuff I'm describing. The one guy's like, what the fuck's going on? Machine gun that pops up and practical blood squibs. The waitress that gets pissed. We made you! That's the thing. A film to be memorable. And people, they like the film, but they're just laughing. I laugh where I think it's appropriate. The rest of it, I'm like, I take it at its face value. I'm sort of the small group of intended audiences for the movie. It's my kind of movie, man. This is my kind of film. And this is not a film that's going to scare you. But I think it's a film that you could be entertained by. It's like, wow, that was a bad, kick-ass movie, man. So yeah, I have a big, huge... I did a fan commentary for the film that's still on my channel. That's how much I love this movie. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts, feel free to check out the fan commentary. Again, just type in fan commentary Maximum Overdrive. Just believe me, you're not going to find a lot of people who will do that for this movie, but that's how much I love this film. And the Blu-ray, I hope the features are good. It's such that the uncut version maybe never existed, or like those scenes that are excised and thrown in the garbage, which happen a lot. So that's the impossible dream. It's never going to happen, no matter what. And sometimes this is how it is. But even in its intended form, it's still a badass movie. I know people are like, stop, it's just bad. No, I think it's fun. And God forbid, I want to have fun at the movies again. But no one wants to make this kind of movie because it's cheesy. It's bad, it's cheesy, what are you doing? Or then they try, and then they wink every 10 minutes and become obnoxious and annoying with it. So, definitely one of my personal favorites. Very fun movie to watch for the month of Halloween. But Maximum Overdrive, love the film to death. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.